Time for the 360 round, all about electric vehicles, because we've had some reports, some are due to report, and Tesla's always in the news.
Tesla's got to convince the market that they're more than a car company, they're a technology company. And to do that, they're going to have to come up with some pretty striking news on October 10th when they bring out the next version of full self-driving. I think they can do it. We'll see. The big challenge there is Waymo already has regulatory approvals in San Francisco, Los Angeles, Phoenix. They already have full self-driving cars on the road. The regulators have approved. Tesla's got to get over that hurdle. We'll see. What they might do is announce they have regulatory approval in China, and they're starting there, the world's largest auto market. That might be a bump for the stock, but they've got to produce, and I've got my fingers crossed. We'll see.
Time for the 360 round about electric vehicles, since we've had a few reports, and are because of report, and Tesla's dependably in the information. Tesla must persuade the market that they're in excess of a vehicle organization. They're an innovation organization. That's what to do. They must think of some striking news on October 10th while they draw out the following adaptation of full self-driving. I figure they can make it happen. We'll see. The enormous test there is that Waymo as of now has administrative endorsements in San Francisco, Los Angeles, and Phoenix. They as of now have full self-driving vehicles out and about. The controllers have supported. Tesla must move past that obstacle. We'll see. What they could do is declare they have administrative endorsement in China, and they're beginning there, the world's biggest auto market. That may be a knock for the stock, however, they must create. I have my fingers crossed. We'll see. As Tesla keeps on succeeding with momentous innovations and taking off stock costs, its rivals Rivian and Clear are exploring through difficult situations. In this episode, we'll disentangle the difficulties these organizations face, the procedures they're utilizing to make do, and how Tesla stays a vital power in the consistently developing EV scene. We'll give an inside and out examination of Rivian's battles with productivity notwithstanding their aggressive models, and Clear's radical scale down on creation estimates. Moreover, we'll investigate how Tesla's progressions in independence and their investigation into humanoid robots could encourage their lead in the business. So lock in as we analyze these turns of events and consider what they mean for the fate of electric vehicles. Whether you're a financial backer, a tech fan, or only inquisitive about the elements of this high-stakes industry, there's something in this episode for you. Ensure you're bought in and have notices turned on so you never pass up our complete updates and examinations here at Tesla Stock News. We should make a plunge. First up, Tesla is totally pulverizing it in the EV market. They're driving the charge and showing everybody how it's finished. Presently, on the other side, we have Clear engines. They're losing cash hand over fist, very nearly $1 billion like clockwork. That is a ton of money going down the channel. They're scrambling to keep the lights on around there. Continuing on toward Rivian, things aren't looking too brilliant by the same token. They're essentially barely surviving, depending on Volkswagen to rescue them with a cool billion. In spite of the difficult stretches, Rivian actually has a battling opportunity to keep close by. They have a few major names backing them up. However, we should be genuine. It's similar to being the younger sibling continuously requesting a remittance. Volkswagen just joined the club of Rivian benefactors, yet that doesn't place Rivian in a solid spot. It resembles they're not holding the reins any longer, and that implies they could need to make a few intense trade-offs with a money position that is not looking excessively hot. Besides, confronting a titan like Tesla, golly, that is a precarious slope to climb. They're under a ton of strain to perform, yet the truth will come out eventually how this long-shot story ends up. Rivian and Clear are somewhere down and dirty, managing huge difficulties, which unmistakably stands out from Tesla's ongoing fortress in the EV market. We should separate the issues they're confronting and perceive how Tesla could profit from these turns of events. Clear Engines, in spite of significant sponsorship from Saudi financial backers, is no doubt having a tough time. They're discharging about $2.5 billion every year, and with a creation result of just 2,400 vehicles in the subsequent quarter, the math simply doesn't make any sense for productivity. To make something happen, Clear necessities to greatly speed up their creation rates. However, increasing isn't a switch you can flip for the time being. It requires investment, assets, and stable functional cycles, which they are plainly battling with. Furthermore, Clear's validity endured a serious shot when they needed to lessen their figure for vehicle conveyances definitely. Initially laying out a grandiose objective of 90,000 vehicles by 2024, they've currently reeled that back to only 9,000. This serious change raises warnings about their ability to meet targets and could shake financial backer certainty further, projecting questions on their solidness and long-haul reasonability. Shifting gears to Rivian, they're wrestling with their own arrangement of difficulties, for the most part spinning around high creation costs. Each Rivian vehicle costs essentially more to create than arranged, overwhelming their funds. Be that as it may, there's a silve. Presently, taking a gander at how Tesla benefits from this strife. Tesla has proactively scaled creation proficiently and keeps on improving in both item improvement and cost administration. With Rivian and Clear battling, Tesla faces less quick aggressive tension, permitting them to additionally dig in their market administration potential. Existing and potential clients could see Tesla as a more solid decision contrasted with organizations like Clear, who are slicing creation figures, or Rivian, who are doing combating cost issues. Tesla's laid out standing for meeting creation objectives and conveying great vehicles reliably could draw in financial backers and clients who are losing confidence in the more current participants. This could likewise prompt better terms with providers and better economic situations, as Tesla could profit by the slips-up of others to haggle more ideal arrangements or draw in ability from these organizations. Rivian's excursion in the electric vehicle market is ending up a lofty trip, particularly while remaining in the shadow of Tesla, a veteran in the space. Tesla, after over 10 years of refinement and development, has set a high benchmark in the business. Rivian, still in the prior stages, has a difficult experience ahead to match the size of Tesla's tasks. Accomplishing this scale isn't just about siphoning out additional vehicles. It's tied in with doing so proficiently and cost-actually, which are obstacles Rivian is presently attempting to survive. Besides, with Tesla not settling for the status quo and pushing forward with new assembling innovations, Rivian needs to make up for lost time, as well as enhance close by a Goliath that keeps on moving the goal lines. Presently, we should turn the spotlight onto Tesla. Their strength in the electric vehicle area is proven and factual, yet their forward-looking drives are grabbing everybody's attention. Tesla isn't simply halting at electric vehicles. They're forcefully pushing towards independence and, surprisingly, spreading into the advancement of humanoid robots. This isn't simply an extension of their product offering. It's a possible upset by the way we interface with innovation consistently. The difficulties Rivian and Clear are confronting additionally work up conversations about their future, including hypotheses about expected acquisitions. Assuming they neglect to balance out and scale their tasks, they could become alluring focuses for obtaining, not really by Tesla, however by different organizations needing to rapidly support their impression in the EV market. For Tesla, these battles among the novices could act as any open doors. Tesla's headways in independent innovation and their investigation into humanoid robots position them as something beyond an auto organization. They're transforming into a tech force to be reckoned with. As Rivian and Clear explore their tempestuous stages, Tesla's persistent push on development fronts could enlarge the whole significantly further, cementing their lead in the business. The excursion of Tesla's Cybertruck from idea to creation is a story of development blended in with persistence. The sluggish increase of the Cybertruck was expected generally in light of the fact that it's not simply one more model moving off Tesla's current lines. This truck is its very own monster, presenting forward leaps like cow-by-wire and a higher voltage framework. These aren't simply gradual updates, they're essential changes that reclassify how the vehicle works, requiring a mindful and intentional way to deal with creation. Adding to the buzz, the Cybertruck has been causing disturbances online with viral recordings displaying its remarkable elements and powerful execution. At the point when powerful figures like Exhaust Carlson and Donald Trump give their thumbs up, you realize the vehicle isn't simply knocking some people's socks off out and about, it's additionally shaking things up in mainstream society. This sort of underwriting intensifies the fervor and broadens the crowd, arriving at past tech devotees or car fans to a more extensive public captivated by development. Tesla has a group on making 6 million vehicles all time. Thus, the Tesla armada is truly turning out to be exceptionally significant. All in all, it will be 7 million vehicles before the current year is over, north of 7 million vehicles. Thus, our manufacturing plant in Frummint is as of now the most elevated volume auto plant in North America, and we broke the earlier creation record from when it was NUMI. Along these lines, it's wild. We have a Goliath vehicle production line in the San Francisco Cove region. It's not the very least expensive spot to have one.